Chapter 25. Expert Secret. Contribute to open source. Clients want to see that you are the right fit for them. They want to minimize transaction risk. If they book a freelance developer, they spend time and money. Above everything else, they fear losing their invested time and money. This is a psychological effect that has proven to be very robust in countless scientific studies, called loss aversion. Most people would rather avoid losing than get the chance to win. A powerful way of mitigating loss aversion is to contribute to open source projects and showcase those projects to your clients. If clients browse your projects, they'll feel that you are a trustworthy coder who gives a lot to the community. Naturally, they'll feel more attracted to you and see you in a positive light. Moreover, working within open source projects connects you to like-minded coders. Many will refer freelance developing gigs your way. Make sure to talk to and help a lot of people in the open source community. From time to time, drop that you are a freelance developer and watch how more business will come your way. Last but not least, you'll boost your coding skills. Working on practical code projects is the number one strategy to improve your skills. Chapter 19 outlines a practical first strategy for learning how to code. 70% practice projects and 30% theory. Action steps. Which open source projects would you love to work on? Chapter 26. Expert Secret. Non-programming skills. Do you work in the software development industry? Big news. Programming expertise is an important skill set that will help you accelerate your career. For example, one of the most satisfying and highest paid jobs is DevOps specialist. But DevOps specialists need to have a high level of coding expertise gained through working on practical projects in different developer teams. However, programming is not the most important skill needed to become widely successful in the field, especially if you are working as a freelance developer online, creating your coding side business, or looking for other ways to increase your income. These two skills are more important than programming expertise to earn six figures online. Sales and marketing? Without the shadow of a doubt, creating good sales and marketing systems is the most important skills you can have as a self-employed freelance developer online. You can even have only this skill and become widely successful these days. Many online marketers do just that. They create their community of like-minded people, offer more value, and are crushing it. As a programmer, you need to know how to market and position yourself. How would you like to be perceived? Where should you focus? How can you create a landing page that converts? And how can you start on freelancing platforms such as Upwork or Fiverr? And small side note from the author. Communication. Again, a no-brainer. But many programmers think it's only about the quality of code they submit. No! It's about being in constant communication with your client. Ask them if you don't understand the specifications. Figure out exactly what they want. You may need to dive deep into this. For example, a client may tell you they need a beautiful GUI, graphical user interface, for their backend, but they need to improve their backend functionality. You need to keep communicating, be responsive, positive, upbeat. This will ensure that you get good ratings and recommendations on freelancing platforms, and that your pipeline of clients stays full. If you want to improve your communication skills, read the excellent book from Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Also sharpen your marketing skills. You can find free marketing courses at hubspotacademy.com. Action steps. What is the one thing you can do today to improve your sales and marketing systems? How can you become a better coder today? Send one of your clients a valuable email, or even better, call them now. Part 3. Strategy. $2,000 to $4,000. Chapter 27. Expert Secret. Freelancer algorithm. Becoming a freelance coder is both easy and hard. It's easy because everybody can do it within a day or so. And it's hard because most people fail because they don't know the right way of approaching this. Maybe you are interested in coding, or maybe you are already very good at coding. But see, you've already approached this endeavor from the wrong perspective. As a freelance coder, you are first a business person and second a coder. It's not the other way around. Coding is not your number one skill as a freelancer. Many coders who start on free platforms such as Upwork or Fiverr believe that they need to sharpen their coding skills before they can become successful using these platforms. Nothing could be further from the truth. A much better strategy is to think like a business person. What problems do people have and how can I solve them? With this in mind, you can even approach people and ask them whether they would be interested in solving their problems. This skill is called selling, and it's the lifeblood of any business. So what you are essentially doing is to start solving small problems, growing your skills as you solve them, and then attacking larger and larger problems for your clients. As you solve their problems, they will be happy and give you a positive rating. You'll find it much easier to get more and more clients. At some point, not too far in the future, you'll have much more on your plate than you can solve alone. Clients are contacting you and asking you to solve their problems. And they refer you to other clients with similar problems. Heck, even the freelancing platform will propose you as a freelancer to solve their clients' problems, since they want to satisfy them. This is a good sign, and it means that you have been quite successful in solving clients' problems. As you're a coder, I've compiled the Great Freelancing Strategy in pseudocode for you. So basically, I try to explain the pseudocode now in words to you. I think it works just as well. So you have a variable called goal hourly rate, and you assign the result of the function call input. What's your goal hourly rate? So first you determine your goal hourly rate, then you check what is your current hourly rate, and you start with 0. And as long as your current hourly rate is smaller than your goal hourly rate, you do the following. Like you repeat the following, you enter the loop. First, you make a list of problems. Second, you make a list of clients. Then you just choose one client, contact this client, and ask him to solve a problem. You just take one of the problems you have figured out. And maybe they will tell you solve another problem, and then of course you will just take the other problem to solve. And then you just solve the problem. And if you're done with it, you repeat the same cycle again and again and again. And over time, your hourly rate will increase. This is a simple algorithm, but it works. Becoming aware of the problem in your industry, guess if you don't know them exactly. Then contact potential clients outside of the freelancing platforms. You can use the freelancing platform to find contact info of the clients. Ask them whether they would be willing to hire you if you solve one problem. If not, ask them what problems they have. Over time, you'll get pretty good experience in determining the problems of clients. Then you attack the problem. No worries if it takes you forever to solve it. That's just not relevant. You are on the path of continuous improvement, and every follow-up project will become easier because of your experience, while finding follow-up clients will become easier too. It's hard at the beginning and very easy later, if you stay in the game long enough. Action steps. Print the Freelancer success algorithm. Run through the first loop body. If you haven't already, watch our free video about the state of the art in Python Freelancing. And you can check out the webinar link in the companion page, python-freelancer.com. Chapter 28, Expert Secret. Leverage network effects. The internet follows a universal law. The winner takes it all. The rich get richer and popular people get even more popular. If you are already winning on these platforms, you will win even more. People tend to reinforce the decisions of their peers. If all of them gave you 5 stars, most clients would simply default to giving you 5 stars as well. The network effect is a well-researched phenomenon in all kinds of networks, like social networks, the web, and freelancer rating networks. There are 2 basic tactics that you can use to leverage this information to earn more money and increase your value to the marketplace. First, focus on your first few jobs. See them as investments into your future. Even if you did them for free, and I'm not advocating this, they will be profitable by attracting better jobs and clients. Second, you should prefer many small jobs over few large jobs. This way you will gain credibility faster. Many people subconsciously have the simple heuristics: more jobs and more ratings equals better freelancer. Action steps. Get a small $20 gig on a freelancing platform. Over-deliver. Chapter 29, Expert Secret. Return on invested effort. May I share with you one of my business secrets? You can transform your business by calculating the return on investment of all activities you're doing. For instance, here's how this would look like for creating Facebook ads. Investment. Writing an ad may take you 1 hour. You may price the value of 1 hour of your time at $100. So writing an ad costs you $100. Return. Say your average ad brings in 1,000 visitors per month. About 1% will buy your product with a profit of $10 after deducting the cost per click. So the return is 1,000 visitors times 1% times $10 equals $100 per month. So writing an ad results in a 100% return on investment month after month. Based on your estimations, you decide that spending time writing ads is a great idea for your business. I started my career as a Python freelancer, and the experience I got and skills I learned were priceless. Before I purchase anything like an educational program, I calculate the expected return on investment. Now I want you to do one thing. Calculate the expected return on investment of taking the Freelancer course. You can check it out on the companion page, python-freelancer.com. Taking this Python Freelancer course by assuming it increases your hourly rate by only 10% in the first year. It will increase your hourly rate much more, but this is a good conservative starting point. So you have 10% earnings in the first year, and it's just an increase of only 10%. You'll probably realize that investing in yourself is the most profitable use of your time and money, especially if you're still young, below 30. That is, if the course can keep its promise. And the good thing here is that there's a strong 60-day money-back guarantee. So if the course doesn't deliver, you'll get your money back. Action steps. Start your capital allocation habit today. Your most valuable capital is your time. Calculate the return on investment based on your rough estimate of an activity every day. This may sound fuzzy, and it is, but it's the highest value activity I have ever started in my own business. And it will transform your business too.